When Snoop Dogg emerged from his recording studio, we thought just what you're probably thinking.
How y'all feel? I feel good.
But this high had nothing to do with an herb.
Pop, pop, bang.
He's happy because of this, his latest album, Reincarnated. It's up for a Grammy tonight. Rastafari. Sound different? Well, that's because he's nominated for Best Reggae Album, not his signature West Coast hip-hop that made Snoop Dogg a superstar.
It's the bound to the wild, creeping and crawling, Yiggy yes and Snoop Doggy Dogg in that.
Since the 1990s, he's sold over 30 million rap albums.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
And he's been nominated 13 times before for a Grammy, but so far, without a win.
I am the Susan Lucci of Grammys. Crown me Susan Lucci.
He's kidding, of course, but he's very serious about what he says has been a musical and spiritual transformation. So much so, he doesn't want to be known as Snoop Dogg anymore. He prefers Snoop Lion. He was born Calvin Broadus in Long Beach, California. The story goes he was nicknamed Snoop because he looked like Snoopy from the Charles Schulz cartoon. Truth is, he doesn't know where he got the name from, but his was hardly a Peanuts upbringing.
It's like this and like that and like this and it's like.
When he first burst on the scene, Snoop Dogg's music spoke of his crime-ridden neighborhood in poetic but often vivid detail.
Creep with me as I crawl through the hood, maniac, lunatic, call him Snoop Eastwood.
So much so, critics argued he glorified the gangster lifestyle.
You could get girls, you could have a name, you could have money. There were certain perks that went with it.
He joined a gang, sold crack, went to jail, was even charged with murder at one point, but was later acquitted. So what's in here?
This is my, actually it's my office. I have my throne back here and I conduct my meetings from back here.
Through it all, though, his fan base only grew.
And no one steps on the lion. Yeah,
Rolling Stone even once dubbed him America's most lovable pimp.
You know, I don't have no regrets about what I did because I did it to the fullest. But as you get older, you get wiser. And now that I'm wiser, I want to give, you know, some light to the situation and give them another avenue or another door to walk through.
Money makes a man, and that's a crime.
His single, No Guns Allowed, is a musical about face.
I'm so sick and tired of all of this violence, this gun violence, and how could I speak on it? You know, being one who has advocated violence and gun violence. And the only way I could do it was through a song that spoke from the heart.
Do you still carry a gun?
No.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
On stage and off it, he says he's a different man.
Let's go, eye formation, fake 31, 24 counter to Sammy.
In 2005, he established the Snoop Youth Football League.
Exactly. I wanted a football league to cater to the friends and the people that came from the community that I came from. But it just seemed like no football league was catered to the inner city. Stay on them toes. Everything was speed.
He actually coaches one of the teams himself.
Remember the rollout? Come up son.
And it's not just for boys. There's a program for cheerleading, too.
Coach, good luck you today.
Thanks, bro. Have a good day.
It's already showing some big league dividends. Last year, one of Snoop's alums, Ronnie Hillman, was drafted by the Denver Broncos. He's going to the Super Bowl next Sunday. Is it different having the kids look up to you as a coach as opposed to a rap star?
It's better.
Yeah?
Yeah, because they don't care about my flaws. You know, as a rapper, you know, they bring up my flaws and whether I went to jail or I was an ex-drug dealer, whatever ex I was, it just seems to, you know, linger. But when it comes to football, they don't care about the ex. They care about what's right now.
I think he just wants to be known as a coach.
James Ma'ai, who goes by Chuba, is one of Snoop's star linemen. Is it strange to have him coaching your football team?
No, not at all.
Really? How come?
I just think of him as a regular coach.
That's all he wants his kids to do is work hard.
Chuba's mom, Ta'ape, says she's happy to accept Snoop's outreach to the community.
Robinson, how you feel?
No reason to turn her back on it, she figures, just because of his past.
Just to see this side of him is different. You know, it's a good different, you know?
So how do you square, though, your past life, you're dealing drugs and still smoking a lot? How do you square that with coaching kids?
Easy. I don't go to practice doing it. I don't do it in front of them. They don't never see it. It's, you know, when I'm Coach Snoop, that's what they get. They get to coach. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir!
Do you understand that?
Yes, sir!
So this
He admits he hasn't lost all his Snoopness.
This is my favorite right here. We call her brown sugar.
His mini fleet of custom Cadillacs can still make quite an entrance.
This is that 69 Cadillac Fleetwood Snoop DeVille with the chandeliers in the interior make you feel like you're at grandma's house.
At 42, a father of 3, and married now almost 20 years, Snoop has plenty of places to arrive in style. A few weeks ago, he was even playing the Kennedy Center.
As the beat hits ya, dip, trip, flip, fantasia.
The president and the first lady looking on.
Can somebody say, ho? Come on, y'all.
And I snuck a peek. I looked up top and seen them having a good time, so it let me know that I was in the right place and I was in the right spirit and the right mind, so I continued to do what I normally do.
At the White House, a chat with Secretary of State John Kerry ended with a fist bump.
That's why it only makes sense.
And later, a chance to talk one-on-one with the first family. What'd you say to the president?
Oh, that's personal, man. You know, we shared a few ticks, you understand me? But that was some personal. I don't want to discuss that right now, but it was brilliant. Yeah, this is where we make it at. Let's see if I got something for CBS. Hey, baby.
If the reincarnated Snoop hasn't pleased everyone, that's probably no surprise.
East side, west side, north side, south side, unified. Come on and ride with us.
His fellow gangbangers, for example, don't always take to the new Snoop.
Ride with me, ain't no dividing us.
But in that, he says, there is a lesson.
And a lot of my friends thought I went weak when I had seen the light. But what I was told, if you ain't losing friends, you ain't growing up. So I guess I grew up.